Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. It is Thursday. It is the day after Valentine's Day. Since I didn't record yesterday, I didn't stream, we're wearing my little Valentine's headband today. But Amberlynn did upload yesterday on Valentine's Day. And we have a video titled, there it goes, What My Crush Thinks of My Size. Most shocking weigh-in yet. And then we have the date of February 14th, 2024. I imagine her crush is fine with her size, considering she also appears to be interested in Amberlynn. And we'll see if this is a gain or a loss, because it's shocking. I don't know. But not much else to say in this one. It's a pretty short one, about 10 minutes, her video. I need to start working very soon, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, if you are new here, first of all, welcome. I do speed Amberlynn up to 1.25 speed because she does speak a little too slowly for me. So all that being said, let's see what's happening in her world. And again, we do not have the welcome screen. I guess you got tired of it already.
Hello, hello. It is your favorite
Hello.
dainty 500-pound girly pop, and welcome to my.
Don't know if you're my favorite, but I don't know. She's been using this girly pop a lot the last, I don't know, 5 months, 4 or 5 months. Isn't that from Zachary Michael? Doesn't Zachary Michael use girly pop a lot? It seems that she's adopted this from Zach, maybe.
New weigh-in video. You guys are about to be shook. So today is February 14th, Wednesday.
Are we? Are we going to be shook?
Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day. That is why we are wearing some pink earrings. That is why we have a heart here. So I was debating
I didn't even notice the heart, but okay.
between these earrings are actually my Barbie earrings, but I don't know.
You know, whatever makes you happy, girl.
I chose these. So anyways, happy freaking Valentine's Day. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day.
Kitty.
I personally am. So I want to start off this video by saying I'm sorry there was no what I ate today on Friday. I just thought it would have been the most pointless video in the whole world. It probably would have been 1 minute long. And you will find out why later on in this video, why I actually did not upload one. But I will say right now that I am sorry for not like being more communicative. Is that?
Yeah, communicative is fine. That's a fine word. Yeah, you could have at least uploaded and been like, hey, sorry folks, I didn't upload today because of XYZ, but I'll see you on Monday or something. 1 minute long. What, was she not feeling well and didn't eat?
I'm just sorry for not like letting you guys know like, hey, there's not going to be a video on Friday. I will try to get better at that. So before we get to my weigh-in and what I've been doing this week, etc., etc.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I just heard my teams ping at me for work. All right. That was the help desk pinging me first thing this morning about a ticket I put in, one of my authentication apps. Apparently, I lost my license to it somehow. I don't know. So anyway, back to Amberlynn.
We're going to answer the 3 questions that you guys asked me. So the first question is, what diet has made you feel the best physically? I was only a vegan for probably less than a week, maybe 7 days. So maybe a week. I don't know. It was somewhere around there. It was not long at all, but I just remember feeling literally physically the best. I was lighter on my feet. I literally felt like a feather just floating through the world. Like it made me feel really, really good. But I wasn't eating the healthiest. Like my first meals in the day were super healthy. I was eating like carrots and hummus and things like that. And then after work, I would go home because this was years ago. This is when I was actually a PCA worker. I would go home and I would have tons of white rice and beans and Fritos because Fritos are vegan. And then I would like literally binge on Oreos. But I think something about taking out all of the animal products just made me feel better. But I am not a vegan girly pop. It's never going to happen. But regardless.
So she just mentioned binging. I wonder if she's actually talking about binging because she did binge at that time, or if she's still denying that she has binge eating disorder also. Yeah, just because someone is vegan doesn't mean they're eating healthy. When I was in college, I had several friends that were vegan, and they ate a lot of chips and salsa, like corn chips and salsa. Um, beans, a lot of beans, rice, yeah. but a lot of, chips and salsa that was vegan. Um, but if you're eating vegan and eating a lot of raw foods, fruits, vegetables, some of the meat substitutes, I guess, to get more protein and whatever, then it can be very healthy. But you can eat that way even not being vegan. So, um, and just you can still have eggs and milk and like some meats that are leaner. So you can still eat, you know, healthier, not being vegan. But this is about what made her feel better. So it's a little weird. I don't know.
It made me feel physically the best. So the second question is, how do you feel about the success of Tammy Slayton? So I really wanted to choose this question because I feel like people compare us a lot. That's kind of just something that happens on the internet. Like, all fat girls get compared, and that's fine. I get it. But what I feel about her success is happiness. I feel inspired. She motivates me. Just, it's not even just success within like her weight. It's just like success within like who she is as a person. Like,
Tammy has really changed from what I've seen in clips from like previous seasons. She seemed very angry and very not pleasant. But this season, from the clips that I've seen, she's kind of the voice of reason and the calming presence in uh good grief, Amy's life. And she's being there for Amy like Amy was for her. And she just seems to have really kind of found herself a little more. And her weight loss success is amazing. Now, she did have weight loss surgery, but you still got to work. You still got to put in work. And she looks amazing. She's done incredible. And you can really see that she's also grown as a person. Whereas with Amberlynn, we haven't seen any personal growth nor weight loss. So,
I've always liked Tammy. Years and years and years ago, you might have heard, troll in, throw like a shade here and there, but it was never like true, authentic how I felt about her. I've always liked Amy. I've always liked Tammy. When I see someone, regardless of who it is, when I see them lose hundreds of pounds, when I see people improve themselves in any sort of way, when I see just success in any way, like, I'm genuinely happy for the person. It's just like seeing Tammy grow and improve in like every single way while also going through the death of her husband. Like, it just is very empowering, and I am just in so much support of her. It's insane. A lot of people think that I'm like jealous of her. No, I'm looking at what she's doing and I'm like, damn, I can do that too. She is
you could. Yeah. You could be where Tammy is now if you'd had the weight loss surgery a year ago, or even just applied yourself.
showing that if she can do it, anyone can do it. Okay, so the third question is, what does your Valentine slash crush think of your size? So it seems like every single time I'm in a relationship, this question is like always a question that is asked, which I get it. I understand, because it's a thought that I actually have internally, subconsciously, consciously. I'm aware of the thought. Sometimes I'm not aware of the thought. It's a thought that is always there, so I can understand why other people also think it. But I can safely say, in every relationship that I have ever been in, their answers are always the exact same. It's very, I don't see you for your size. I think you are beautiful. You have an amazing personality. And that's exactly what my Valentine's.
And then when they break up, they want absolutely zero to do with you. Oh.
This year. She says that she doesn't see me for my size. I'm beautiful. We always have really good conversation, like no matter what we're talking about. She thinks I'm funny. Like, she finds me physically attractive. Just my size isn't something that she sees. And trust me, I get it. It's a weird thing, because it's like, how do you not see my size? Like, it's confusing to me. And
Well, if she only sees you from here up, like we do, that's probably why.
it's always the same answer from every partner I've been with. I almost want to say, maybe to an extent, I understand, because it's like, when I'm in a relationship with someone, I don't see their flaws. I don't see them for their flaw. I don't stop loving them for their flaw or whatever it may be, or something that they're super insecure about. So it's like, maybe in the same way, that's the way they view me, is like, I don't see you for that flaw. I don't see you for that thing that you're insecure about. I don't know, but regardless, my Valentine says that I'm beautiful inside and out, and that makes me really happy. I think genuinely.
So, yeah, I think that's great. Good for Amberlynn for finding somebody to see past her size. I wish everybody could see past people's exterior and see what kind of a person they are. Um, Now for Amberlynn, from what we've seen, it may not be the best person. Um, but she seems to be very good at putting up, I guess, like an initial front of being this wonderful, sweet, good person, kind person, when we've seen in the past her not be a lot of those things. Maybe she can change and grow. I would love to see that. We thought we saw that with Wifey, but now Wifey wants nothing to do with her. So the ending of that relationship with Wifey, how did that kind of play out? Um, but hey, good for Amberlynn for being able to find women that I guess see the good in her and also see past her size. That's wonderful. I wish everybody could find something like that.
There are just really amazing people out there who aren't shallow and that do see people beyond their weight and their size, etc., etc. But since I am my own worst enemy, sometimes it's hard to believe that, but I have to believe it because I have been in multiple relationships where people really do prove to me, like, I don't see you for your weight. I see you for so much more than that. Okay, girly pops, it is time for my weigh-in. But last week I was 515.0, and that was after
Yes.
spending time with some friends that came down for.
Yeah, that was after she went out to eat a lot, had a lot of alcoholic beverages. So yeah, we weren't surprised to see a weight gain.
5 to 6 days, and I ate more than usual, walked more than usual, which I swell a lot when I walk a lot, especially like when I'm in a car a lot, which I was doing that as well. I was also drinking my calories. Like, it was just a lot of different things, and I gained some weight. So last week 515.0, and today here's my weigh-in. It is Valentine's Day, February 14th. So happy Valentine's Day. So I got a little sneak peek. I stepped on the scale yesterday, and y'all are about to be shocked. So I hope you're ready for it.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
501.2 pounds.
Oh my, 501.2.
Wow.
Oh, and the haters are gonna say that is not real. And
People will say it's faked. 501.2, that's 14 pounds in a week. It's absolutely possible for somebody of Amberlynn's size to lose 14 pounds in a week. Part of that will be some water weight, but it's possible to lose, several pounds in a week if you're over 500 pounds, just because your body needs more fuel just to function. And she did mention that her "What I Ate" video would have been like a minute last Friday, so it's possible maybe she wasn't feeling well and didn't eat anything. Um, and she could easily lose a pound just in that one day based on what her body would need to burn just to live. Um, I've lost 7 or 8 pounds in like 5 days by not eating when I was very, very sick with my gallbladder. So if you're sick and not feeling well and not eating, it's very, very possible for anybody. But for Amberlynn's size, it's absolutely possible. Good for her. Maybe this will motivate her to keep going, to keep doing what she's doing, and she'll be in the 400s next week if she keeps trying. Oh, my headband.
I'm so excited to know that it is. What? Okay. A lot of you are probably super confused. Like,
What?
What?
what is happening? Let me explain. Not only is my mental health right now at the peak that it's been in a very long time,
She's on that high of her bipolar disorder. Gotta get on the medication, girlie.
I feel happy. I feel hopeful. I feel motivated. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna get my shit together. Like, I need to get my shit together. So I went back to something that is what works for me. I'm only eating about once or twice a day. So I know that's like, whoa, that's crazy. But I feel good when I do that. Every time I ate, though, it was a takeout meal. So, like, an example, if I wanted seafood boil, I said, you know what? I'm gonna get seafood boil. I'm gonna allow myself to have this meal. I'm going to enjoy it, but that's all I'm gonna eat for the day. And I thoroughly, physically, and mentally feel good doing that. I did go grocery shopping yesterday, though, because I know that I can't be eating takeout every single day, even if it is just one meal. So my goal for this week is I'm going to cook daily, even if it's just one meal. I just really love to be the queen of moderation. What can I say? So it's like, if
I'll say that is a good small goal to set. I'm going to eat at home and cook at home every day for a week. And then once she starts getting into that habit, it becomes a habit, and she keeps cooking and eating at home. As she mentioned before, she can eat unhealthily at home as well. We all can. Um, I don't know how I feel about her eating just one meal a day because she's going to mess up her hunger cues and her metabolism doing that probably, from what I've learned from my dietitian. And it's not going to work forever. It's only going to work for a set period of time. Her doing this, as far as for weight loss. Um, I guess if it's working for her right now, more power to her. But she's definitely going to probably have issues with that further down the road if she keeps doing it. And honestly, she's probably not, because Amberlynn doesn't stick with anything for longer than a few weeks.
Want to order takeout, I want to allow myself to do those things.
Yeah, and again, if she wants to order takeout, order some takeout. That's fine. Who cares? But it's a little excessive doing it every single day, every single meal. I'm just thinking more of the monetary cost of that. Um, excuse me. I mean, obviously Amberlynn can afford it, but also just she doesn't know exactly what she's putting into her body.
Especially right now, because if I just cold turkey said no more takeout, no more of the foods that you enjoy, then I'm going to fail. I have done that repeatedly.
When you restrict yourself for something from something and say, "Oh, I can't have that. I can't do this. I can't do that," it just makes you want to do it more.
Really seems like I lose the most weight when I do this, when I just eat once or twice a day. It is freaking crazy. It makes the most sense, I know, like obviously because I'm eating less. Because if you guys remember, I think it was back in September where I lost like 30 pounds in a month, and it's because I was doing that. I was eating only once or twice a day.
Did you?
And I felt so good, but then my mental health got really, really bad, and I started eating more again, and then I gained the weight back, and then I haven't been able to get back to that.
Gee, it's almost like you're having cycles with your bipolar disorder. I wonder what you could do to fix that. Hmm. I can't think of a single thing.
And then here I am back to that again. And I don't want it to stop now because I feel so freaking good. But that goes back to what I was saying. Like, if I did a what I ate today and I only ate one meal, what type of video is that? I mean, I could have turned it into like a eat with me situation, but I was afraid of what you guys would think of that. And I already know the comments. If I would have said, hey guys, this is the only thing I'm eating today, I'm going to film Eat With Me, I already know what everyone would have said. They would have been like, oh my God, this is a mukbang. Your mukbang era is back. Oh my God, she has no money. Oh my God, look at her eat on camera. Oh my God, she's so off track. Oh my God, she's lying. I just didn't want to put myself through that. But now that I've explained
People
myself
would
a little
say
bit
that.
more, if you guys do see an Eat With Me in the future that is also like, hey, this is what I ate today, that is the reason why. So I don't know, folks. I feel good. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am literally almost in the 400s, and I am so excited to just finally say goodbye to the 500s. So next week, you guys, you might be seeing this here Dainty Girly Pop, hopefully with a 4 instead of a 5 in front of her number, because I'm over it. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
All right. Well, I am always happy to see Amberlynn doing well and succeeding. I want to see her succeed. I want to see her do better. So I'm always happy to see that. And good for her for being almost in the 400s. I'm sure next week we will see her in the 400s. So, I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen with this new person that she's been talking to. It may go nowhere. Or this person may end up moving in with her. Into the one-bedroom apartment that Amberlynn has. Or they'll move into a bigger place together. Who knows? When her lease is up in September. But I think that's all we have for this one. Let me know what you think down below. Do all that YouTube-y stuff. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. I would like to get up to 500 subscribers this year. So if you could help me get to that goal, I would be forever grateful. And I need to turn around here and start working. So I hope you all have an amazing day. And until next time, be safe and take care.